And yes, we're live. Hello, everyone. Um, as you see, we have a more of a festive theme today and for the last interviews of the year because, I'm not at the same place anymore. So um, today I have another business partner with me who is ready to share her journey. And for people who haven't met me before and are just coming across my page, my business page, I am the owner of this online space. By profession, I work as an engineer in construction, and since a few years, I have been running my digital business. So every week, my goal is to bring a new business partner, which I've done for the whole year, this past year, every single week. An inspiring story has been on the air on my page for you, to have the opportunity to see that no matter where you come from, what your background is, and even if you don't have English as your first language, there is a place for everybody in this business. So today we have Russel from California. Hi, Russel. How are you?
Hi everyone. Hi, Julie. Thanks for having me here. I'm so glad to be in your on your page today.
You are welcome. Thank you for giving me your time as well. So, Russell, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my golden age right now, and for almost 30 years, I've been working as a nurse. So it's been, not only half of my life, but I've been working as a nurse for 30 years, as I've said. 2 years in the Philippines. I'm a Filipina, and 8 years in Middle East. So yeah, and then for 20 years here in US, I've been working as a nurse. I'm a mom of three. I have two girls and one boy. Um, Two young adults, and one is a high schooler. So um, I've been on a graveyard shift for, I think, for the past 15 years. So yeah, it's really taking a toll on my body. As I've said, I'm almost half a century now. Yes.
That sounds too much, but it's really not if you say it
Yeah.
that way.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing part of your story. And
Mhm.
what brought you, to start something different? It takes a lot of energy and willpower to start something different. To start, like you said, half a century. It
Yes.
sounds like, I don't know, but it's really not that much. You're very young,
Mhm.
and we have people in this community that are a lot, older than and I'm not that far from a half a century. If it makes you feel better, right? So we're probably the same age. But we have, the reality is that we have people in this community that are a lot older, and I'm talking about their 60s, their 70s, and
Yes.
even their 80s. So but it does take a lot of courage, to start something, especially when we come from backgrounds that are not, what we normally do, right? I come from construction field, and what made you, go looking for something different and embark yourself in a digital journey?
Yeah, as I've said, yeah, almost half of my life I've been working as a nurse. So yeah, it's been taking a toll on my body. I have physical injuries, especially during the pandemic. That time, it was physically exhausting, emotionally draining, and also mentally. So I've been looking for a new side hustles. I have. Two jobs before as as a nurse. So yeah, and the yeah, I was looking for something. I was praying for something, that something that will not be as too much uh, on my body. It that it will really I'll have more physical injuries. So because I have
Yeah.
recent joint injuries, and yeah, and I needed more quality time with my family, as I've said. And yeah, so I was scrolling on my Facebook news feed, and yeah, an ad popped up, and it resonated with me because yeah, because I've said, I have don't have much quality time with my family. And she was talking about, she was also not having time with her kids. So yeah, it resonated with me, and then I just check on it. Initially, of course, I was skeptical, but then as I've done research about it, and I saw how everyday people um, have also met their dreams. And then I also research about our about the affiliated company. So I was really blown away, especially that they have been almost like on my age, 50 years.
Oh my.
So so I know that this business affiliated company is really legit. And then yeah, it has how many, 40 locations, and on 23 companies. So I know that this is a legit company. And then our online marketing was since 2016, and it
Yes.
keeps on growing, and now we're almost a quarter a million
Yes.
of people in the business. So yeah, it has shown me uh, what they call this, the business is really legit. So
Yes.
you jump into this business.
Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
Thank you, Russell, for sharing that. Yeah. And everybody's journey, it's different. So definitely, no matter, what your beliefs are, what your background is, your experience, we've all come to this business without having experience. I mean, the people who don't have experience, we have an amazing platform uh, for them to learn. But everybody learns. We're all working under the same umbrella, if you will,
Mhm.
and we all have access to the same system. And we have to, even if you have experience, you really have to wrap your head around how the digital marketing works, because our business it's a particular business model, right? And
Mhm.
you have to learn it. And like anything, when you get into something, you still have there is a learning curve. Nothing happens overnight. And thank God we have this this platform, because we're never left alone. There's always support. About
Right.
our community and how big it is. So, what about your time? Working, as a nurse, how do you manage your time? How much time do you dedicate to the business?
Yeah, usually because I as I've mentioned that I work as a graveyard shift. So whenever I come home, that is the time when I do try to relax. But then my way of relaxing is just plugging into our business, doing my training. Usually I take like 2 to 3 hours, but it's not as as 2 hours continuously. I just do the postings, and then do the uh, training. And then after that, in between, whenever I have some available time, that's when I do my interviews, just like right now. And then yeah, because this business is so flexible, whenever you just go out and take your everyday whatever you're doing, so you can just post it on your page or on your personal account. So yeah, it doesn't take that much time.
Okay, and now I'll bring you to the last question. Would be, we're having today our workshop, and we're almost at the end of the year. People are we get into the mood of, okay, what's next year is going to be like, what can we do different next year, how can I, supplement my income next year, because we're in the what you call it, the New Year's resolution
Yes.
part of the year, right? It always happens at the end of the year. So what would you tell to people, that are like you were, like I was, looking for something, thinking, okay, what can I do different? How can I supplement my income? What would you tell them?
Yeah. To our audience there, if you resonated on my story, please connect with Julie here. And yeah, if you're looking for an online business that's not physically, with uh, that's hard on your body, or it's less stress for you, yeah, just connect with Julie here, and go on her business page, message her, or just what do you call this, go to her website, and yeah, connect with her.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Russell. And I know you're inspired somebody. There's so many people that are going to relate to your story, because we do have a lot of people from very various backgrounds, and nurses are a big community in our business. So I'm sure somebody's watching that will resonate with your story, and all they have to do is take action, and follow the steps that are going to be laid out in front of them, and then who knows, maybe we're going to find them in this business. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the holidays, and same for everybody else watching here or watching the replay. And till next week, thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Happy holidays, Julie.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you so much.